With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get to America? On ships, right? So did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself, know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night. What? As a thief in the night.
Thief in the night.
Right.
The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back. Right. Nobody knows.
This the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right? The wisdom of the Lord, man, right? And the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man. Right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man. Right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed. Right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle. Right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right?
Oh, you're going crazy.
What we out here doing is teaching our people who they are according to what God says. Right? Because what's their nationality? What? Right? That's what they teach us, right? They teach us black, African American, so on and so forth. But the thing about it is black really a nationality? No. Nah, it's just a color. You understand? I mean, there's no, can we speak the language black? Nah, can we go to a landmass called black? Right. So we gotta go and based on what the Most High God gave to us, what He called us, because that's what the other nations call it. And when people took it, right? That's right.
That's right.
That's what they took from us, man. Right. So let's figure what that is. Let's figure out what that is right here. Let's start at 45.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 45. Moreover, all these curses, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
You ever heard of, you know the story of Moses? Right, how he said, let my people go, he led the children of Israel out of the desert. Right. So his name is Enoch. So, okay, all praise, right? So the Lord, Moses is speaking to the Israelites right now in the wilderness. He's telling them about the curses that will come upon them if, right, we don't.
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if you don't hearken, if we as a nation, if you don't hearken unto the words of the Lord, read.
To keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign.
For what?
For a sign.
Read.
And for a wonder. And upon thy seed forever.
Right, and upon thy seed forever. Right, meaning what? These generations, right? Forever. We're always going to be able to identify who the chosen people are based off of the sign. That's right. Go ahead.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
Give me Zechariah chapter 7.
And with gladness of heart. For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
Right, said it in one of all things. These are things that we are subject to. We got to go to our enemies for food, water, right? Even if you grow your own garden, you got the seeds from somewhere, right? Clothing, right? Even if you got your own clothing brand, your own clothing store, guess what? You got to pay property taxes on the store. You got to get it from somewhere. Right, you got to get it from somewhere. And for us, unfortunately, we got to get it from our enemies. Right, go ahead.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Right, put a yoke of iron upon my neck. What people had yokes of iron upon their neck? Right, agree?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Right, not literally or physically, but destroyed us where? Mentally. Right, as a people that they don't gotta put chains on us. Yeah, we've been broken down. Right.
I play the mental game with him because I'm smart enough to do it. I don't call him to all praise. I was here to talk to people that understand that it's like, right. I get it. I did enough research to understand. I'm not the person I would be if did nothing happen. Right. If all that shit didn't happen, I'm not the same man that I would be.
Right.
I'm trying to better myself as a man. Right. I'm a good man. I'm a good father. I'm a good person. I'm a good worker.
Praise to the Most High.
All I can be.
So right here, these fall upon a particular group of people. You would agree, right?
Yeah.
Now let's drop down to verse 68. Let's get right to it.
the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Right, it said the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt, right? Now that word Egypt is going into the Hebrew word Mizraim, which means between two straits. That's an ancient way of saying stuff between a rock and a hard place, right? Or straight up slavery, captivity, or bondage, right? Right? So now let's put it in context.
Again with ships.
So I can read it again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Bring thee into Egypt, bondage, slavery, captivity, a lower state, read.
Again with ships.
Said again with ships, right? What people went into slavery on ships? Right, we did. So by default, this has to be talking about a specific group of people. You can't be talking about it.
Everybody been slaves at one point in time, but it's been a distinctive point in time. It's
Right.
more distinctive than any other time.
Right, and not only that, but everybody hasn't went into slavery on ships either.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's a distinctive point.
Right, you're exactly
You
right.
can understand when somebody says something.
Right,
If
you're
somebody
exactly
say crack the whip to you, you don't think about white people being in bondage because they were slaves too.
Right.
But you don't think about that.
We used to have them in slavery.
That's what I'm saying. You don't think about motherfucker say crack the whip. You don't think about a white person getting a whip cracked
Right.
on them.
Think
You
about
think
us.
about what? Black.
Right,
I understand.
that's right. So the point is, right, this is talking about us, right, as a people. Read on.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Yeah.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Obviously, we were sold into our enemies. Read on.
For bond men
Slave men.
and bond women.
Slave women.
And no man shall buy you.
Right now, what people was Moses telling us to? Right. What did he refer to us as? Because remember, sheep. That's true. There's nothing wrong with that. We are sheep, right? But
Everybody's sheep.
right. But as a nationality or people, because remember, they wasn't calling Hebrew what? That's right. That's right. Hebrew Israelites.
Right.
Right. Moses wasn't talking to the Girgashites. He wasn't speaking to the Edomites. He was speaking to the Israelites. Right. And we fit those prophecies that were spoken in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and many other ones. So by default, our nationality is not black, African American, Asiatic, foundational black American.
I check other when I'm other. Right. I don't know what I am.
Because what did God call us though? Based off of this right here.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
See that? So they called the people referred to as the Israelites, the Father. Right. The Father called us Israelites. Right? Give me that in Isaiah chapter 40, Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 4. Right, Isaiah 45 and verse 4.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 4. And it reads, For Jacob, my servant's sake, and Israel, mine elect,
Right.
I have even called thee by thy name.
I have even called thee by thy name. Right? Talking about Israel. Read.
I have surnamed thee,
Right? He said, I surnamed you. Read.
though thou hast not known me.
Right? And a lot of our people don't really know the Lord. Right? They know of the Lord, but they don't really know the Lord. But the point is, he surnamed
You got
us.
fake depictions of shit. That's what we got.
Oh, right. Like who the
White
world
man
calls
can't be a
Jesus
Christian.
Christ. You said, huh?
A white man can't be a Christian. Wholeheartedly believe that. Cannot be a Christian.
Well, elaborate for me.
You being a Christian, people burning shit outside of your house, and out of the name of who?
Okay, so now I know what you're talking about. I just want to see what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
no, I
Right.
don't believe
Christianity. Now you mean Christianity?
They take it and bend it, break it.
Right. That's what
Add shit
Christianity
in.
is.
I read the Quran. I read
Yeah.
the New Testament and the Old Testament.
Right.
The Old Testament made more sense than the New Testament, for sure. It's like somebody took it and just put shit in there. I understood it. I got it. Like, I understand where y'all should go from. Then I read the Quran. I understand why somebody come here and do whatever they do. Every different nationality and different culture has their beliefs, for sure. We don't know what ours are. So what are we supposed to be?
That's a good question. Give me Job chapter 8 verse 8. That's what we're trying to teach you now, kid. Right. That's what because at the end of the day, give me Jeremiah 17 and 4. Right. Because these are the things of why our people think this way in the first place. Somebody give me the book of 1 Kings or 2 Kings chapter 22 and verse 13. Right. And I still in Zechariah chapter 7 and verse 9. Right. Give me some.
This is the book of Job, chapter 8 and verse 8. For inquire, I pray
That
thee.
word inquire means to seek out, search. Like I'm sure you've done before. You say you read these different books, so that's clearly you is trying to inquire those different things. Go ahead.
Of the former age.
And I inquire, I pray thee of the former age, read.
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Prepare ourselves to the search of our fathers. What were our fathers worshiping? What did our fathers keep? How did our fathers conduct themselves? You understand? Where do our lineage come from? But while we don't know, go ahead and bring this up real quick. Jeremiah chapter 17.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And it reads,
Deuteronomy chapter 32 and 26.
and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage.
Said, thou even thyself shall discontinue from our heritage, from the heritage. That's what a lot of our people do. We discontinue from that. Because of why? Because of it being destroyed throughout the process of time. Now we don't even get taught these different things in the world. They're not teaching us about who we were, where our homeland even is, what customs did we keep. But do you really think our people was keeping Christmas?
I'm going to Africa next month.
You said what?
I'm going to Africa next month.
Right, and even that in itself.
It's still different too, because you got black people speaking French. You got black people.
Well, yeah, you going into Creole and all that with because that's who they was conquered by. But even that in itself, when people say, "Oh, I'm going to Africa," a lot of our people think that's the answer, though, or that's where it can be. No, I'm not saying y'all said a lot of our people think that.
A lot of people do, but a lot of people don't even want to go to Africa because they're too ignorant to realize that it's not what y'all see. They ain't lions and you. I mean, it's a lot of tribes there.
Right, it's not how they depict it. Where you got just negative people walking around now. That's actually one of a lot of people don't know. That's one of the wealthiest what's the names in the world. A lot of people don't know that. Right, but bring this out. Right.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
Right.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Right. This is what befell us. Right. This didn't happen to everybody. This happened to us. We've been subject to serving our enemies. We've been subject to not knowing who we are or our customs, our heritage. Right. Bring this up.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 26.
Yo.
I said I would scatter them into corners.
I said I would scatter them into corners, read.
I will make the remembrance
The
of
what?
them, the remembrance
I will make the remembrance of them, read.
to cease from among men.
See that? And guess what? People on the earth don't know who they come from, who they are, where they lineage is, so on and so forth. Us. Right? Read.
Were it not that I feared the wrath of the enemy.
Right, that's it on that, right? Bring out with us.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 1 and verse, chapter 9 and verse 8, verse 9.
No, 7 and 9.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 7 and verse 9. And it reads, thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, execute true judgment.
The Lord say,
Execute true judgment.
Read.
And show mercy and compassion every man to his brother.
Read.
And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, the stranger, nor the poor, and let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart.
Read.
But they refused to hearken.
What did we do?
But they refused to hearken.
Read.
And pulled away the shoulder.
What did we do?
And pulled away the shoulder.
Right, the Lord told us to do one thing, and we pulled away the shoulder and did another thing. Right, we deliberately disobeyed the Most High God when it came, you understand, to following His word, His commandments, pleasing the Lord. Read.
And stopped their ears that they should not hear.
Right.
Yea, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Where you get the term hard-headed from? Read.
Lest they should hear the law and the words which the Lord of hosts have sent in his spirit.
It said, lest they should hear the law. Read.
Have sent in his spirit by the former prophets.
See that? That's who we ought to turn our attention to, the prophets. You understand? The sayings, the history. Right? Because that's where the answers lie for us at the end of the day. Right? Give me that in 2 Kings.
It's the book of 2 Kings, chapter 22 and verse 13, and it reads, Go ye, inquire of the Lord for me, and for the people, and for all of Judah, concerning the words of this book.
It said concerning the words of this book, read.
That is found.
That is what?
That is found.
Right, back then, right, this is during the time of King Josiah, right, they found the book of the law, right, in the temple that was destroyed, right? Obviously, we got the book right now, but what are we finding nowadays? The understanding to the book. Because a lot of people can read that book and formulate it and use it to and twist it and however they want to twist it, but the understanding have been given to chosen people, right? The Israelites, right? Go ahead.
For great is the wrath of the Lord.
For what?
For great is the wrath of the Lord.
When you agree that we living in the wrath of the Lord right now, for sure. Right, read.
That is kindled against us.
That is kindled against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, read.
Because our fathers have not hearkened unto the words of this book.
It said because our fathers didn't listen to the words of the book. So if that's what got us in this jam in the first place, what ought we to do in these days? Turn our attentions to the words of the book and follow it and understand it. You understand it? Not just regurgitate it or somebody tell us something. No, we have to seek these things out and actually read
for yourself.
Right.
I do it for myself all the time.
Right.
And listen, I appreciate you guys. I just joined the IBEW, Electricity Union. I got a party to go to. Somebody walking through saying Wakanda forever. I'm not there going yet. I will put my, I just got shot. I will put my hands on somebody.
That's right.
Over with. I will beat the shit out of somebody. A white man walking around there and say Wakanda forever.
Yeah, I see it.
Listening with that shit. So before I get myself into some trouble like that, and I will, because I have a thin patience right now. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Y'all can hit me up.
Did you get a flyer?
No.
Let's get a brother a flyer. We got all the YouTube channels on there and social media. Subscribe at the T.
I try all the time. I'm not a person
That's a beautiful trait.
I'm not a lost person.
All praise.
I'm here, but I'm not lost.
Listen, that's no.
Right.
I'm black. That's what I am.
So
my daddy is half Jamaican, but
so the point is though, King, you gotta continue to learn because the Lord never called us black, right? Right. So we gotta go by what He called us, which is the Israelites.
Right.
Yeah. Right. You would be an Israelite, maybe from the tribe of Benjamin or from the tribe of Judah.
Yeah.
Right. But these are things that you gotta hold fast into.
Right. We gotta get down to the root of it.
Right. That's.
I mean, because we can sit here, and literally say what we were supposed to be, but we don't know what we're supposed to be. Until we get down to the root of it, then we can call each other whatever we want to call each other.
Let me ask you a question. How do you think that's gonna happen?
It'll never.
Why not?
It's too much shit to be deleted. Too much shit to be deleted. Too much shit to be held back. Shit to be deleted out of history. Period.
You think the Lord wouldn't leave something behind for His people to be able to grasp onto,
but
and be able to come back to their heritage?
How long has it been? It's getting better. Don't get me wrong. Because I never thought I would come across this right here. I walk around and I think everybody is NPCs, puppets. They just out here doing something. I come across this, I'm going to stop and kick it with you. I'm late. And I'm cool with being late to a fucking party. Fuck that party. I'll be there when I get there. And if I'm hearing some shit that's good to me, that warms me on the inside, that heals me on the inside, that make me feel like I'm not the only person that feels lost. Or the only person that know where they come from. So I fucks with it. I like it. But there's been so much deleted, bro. If we did the same right now and the years went by to other nationalities, they would never find out what they did. Never. You know why? Because we made this up. And that's if we did it. We did it.
But see, if we made, because we the ones that wrote the scriptures, bro.
Yeah.
Right? This is our history book at the end of the day, right? And we can prove that through history, archaeology, as well as using the Bible itself.
Archaeology is the biggest thing that we have on our side.
Right, and that's what we use to be able to validate these different points as well. So to say that we're never going to figure out who we are,
I didn't say we would never. It would take a long time. It's going to take a long time.
Brother, it's here.
It's going to take
it's here right now.
In front of you. And I appreciate, I do more research and I appreciate people that are like y'all and y'all go out and do y'all. I appreciate that 100%. Just simply because if don't nobody do it, then they'll never be done.
Right.
I'm a firm believer in it. I do stuff because I know somebody else wants to do it. I hang out with people who are the same color as me. Do you think they do the same way I think? No, they don't. Right. They just go along with life. I think that it is what it is.
Because we lost as a people.
I'm not a lost person. I'm here, but I'm not lost.
But we're, as a collective, are lost people.
Yeah, we
That's
are.
why you got people that you around and they think that they got in all these other different things, or they tied to this, they tied to this, or they believe this, or they just live in life because as a nation of people we shit.
I'm not religious, I'm spiritual.
Right, us as well, brother. We spiritual.
Right.
Every spiritual brother.
So that's what I'm saying. When you said the whole, my mom and them, they're all Christian. I'm not a Christian.
Right,
I'm not a Christian person. You cannot make me bow down to no man that's. You gotta understand where that came from. That picture of that man, you gotta think about the history of the picture.
Yeah, we don't subscribe. We don't subscribe to Christ being we don't subscribe to Christ being man, but
White man.
Besides the point though, King, the point is at the end of the day, our lineage and our history and our archaeology and our heritage leads back to being Hebrew Israelites. So the main point that we trying to get you to understand today is, brother, we're not white people, we're not African, we're not African. We don't even have the same. Right. I'm just saying though, but instead of taking other, and that's cool, brothers do that as well. But when you want to know who you are,
yeah, but if you can't tell me, if you don't have a sheet, if you have a sheet and say black, white, African American, just because I had a lot of time to think. Yeah. I'm a thinking person, but I was a thinking bad person. I would think the best way to do some bad shit to you and get away with it. But now, I think about like the best way that I can do the best shit and be good with myself. All right. So
that's mercy, King.
And I did a lot of research. I had a lot of time to think, and I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be able to go spend money. Yeah. I gotta spend money on like shit that I want to go do. Like I'm going out tonight. Just going out.
So look, bro, this is what I'm gonna leave you with, King. Continue to do research on that flower and just continue to search, brother.
Always. I appreciate you guys giving me your flower. For real.
You got it.
Yeah. I'll look at it. And I appreciate it for you. Go ahead. Do your thing.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 25 and verse 2. And it reads, "It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out a matter."
Right, so you gotta continue to search these things out, continue to do research, right? But don't do never-ending research. Right. There's a lot of people, like you tell you in the book of Timothy, chapter 3 and 7, they ever learn it but never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Right. You got an opportunity to get set on the path to search these things out and to figure these things out. But it's up to you to take it, King. All right. I'll pray to the Most High. Continue to search these things out and be safe out here too, King.
Always and forever.
All right, Lord willing.
Black blessings, very good.
All praises, right? So let's go on. Go to the. I'm going to skip up there in Matthew chapter 15.
The book of Matthew.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 1. Then came to Yahushua scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem, saying, "Why do thy disciples transgress the tradition?"
It said transgress the tradition,
of the elders, for they wash not their hands when they eat bread.
They said that they was transgressing the tradition by not washing hands.
But he answered and said unto them, "Why do you also transgress the commandment of Yahweh?"
The what?
The commandment of Yahweh.
He said, "Why do ye also transgress the commandments of the Lord?" Read.
By your tradition. By your traditions. A lot of people will be carrying on with these traditions that's contrary to the words of the Lord.
Right. We was going into that yesterday when we seen and that was one of the most wickedest things I've seen before. You had a down 6'8" priests, man, singing damn Christmas carols, and a herd of people just following behind him. He come up, we asked him, right, where can you find, where can you, or why do you celebrate that? And the first thing he said was, well, do you understand tradition? Do you understand tradition? Right, yeah, we understand tradition, but traditions can get you killed, man. Right? Tradition can get you cut off from the land of the living, man. If you a Jake, man, or you an Eve, following traditions will get you cut down. And that's what Christ was telling them, man. Christ said, why do you also transgress the commandments of God by your traditions? Right. Keeping Christmas is a tradition, a wicked one at that. Right. That in the Bible tells you blatantly not to do. Right? What our forefathers wouldn't celebrate damn Christmas, man. Right? In the wintertime, what did they say? Nah, I can't. John 10. What's going on? Can you guys show some people?
Oh, what's up? What? We kings?
Yeah, we kings, brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Come holler at me real quick. Come holler at me for 2 minutes.
Alright, yeah, I got
2 minutes. 2 minutes, King. All praise to the Most High. We out here just trying to uplift our people around here. Right? Because a lot of our people think that we just nothing. I don't know why we think that. Right, but you come from good kings, right? I'm a fucking king. Right, but you believe in God? You believe in the Bible? I want you to keep it a buck with me. If you don't say
believe in the Bible, I believe in the law.
You said, huh?
I believe in the law.
In the law, but do you believe in the Bible though?
Yeah, I believe that the things that are in this are definitely
came from the higher power, right?
Exactly.
For sure. Okay, bet. I can work with that, right? Because a lot of people don't know that we the ones that wrote this.
I believe in Jesus. I believe in the Lord. I believe in everything. I just don't believe that Jesus is the one.
What you mean? Elaborate for me.
Like
So
when I say the one, I mean like the Messiah. I don't believe that he is the coming. I believe that Elijah Muhammad. I believe in that. That's what I believe in.
Wait. So let me correct me if I'm wrong, right? What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Dre.
Dre. Okay, Dre. Bet. Right. So let me get this straight. You saying that you don't believe that?
I believe in Jesus. I believe in Christ. I believe in God.
You believe that you
sitting
believe
here and we talking as brothers. What are we talking about?
For sure.
That's what I want. I don't want you to disprove me on this.
No.
This ain't my shit.
I gotta understand you before I do anything. That's all I was saying. I'm just trying to understand where you was coming from. That's all. That's why I said. That's why I said. So let me just get this straight. You believe in Jesus Christ and all that, right? You believe in everything. You just don't believe that he's the Messiah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's just how it is.
Okay.
With how I'm raised. Like, you know, I go to the mosque, but you know, it's like any other person in this country that go to church with their parents.
That's just what you grew up in.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
so that's what I know. That's what I understand. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, right. What we want to teach you today, right? We can get into all that, right? But what we want to teach you, the main objective is who you are according to what the Most High God calls us.
Right.
Because the Most High God didn't call us African American. He didn't call us black people. I give you $100 right now if you can speak the language black.
No. I have no idea.
Right, because it ain't one. Right. That's my point. Because we much greater than black.
Right.
We much greater than African Americans, which was invented in 1988. You understand? We got to go with what the Most High God calls us.
So that's some new shit.
Yeah.
That's
and a
new
lot of
shit.
people don't even know.
Oh,
that was
shit.
just created. You got people on the earth who are older than their nationality, right? That don't make sense. How can you be older than your nationality? Right? So let's go and figure out real quick, right, what the Most High God referred to us as. Right? Get this up.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
You know.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Right, said, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. That word
So are we
Egypt.
the Israelites?
Yes.
Exactly. That's exactly what I know and understand, and it's the same thing in my book. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. Right? In your book, right, it tells you, in the Quran, it tells you that Israel is the chosen people, right?
Exactly.
Right. So
And
now,
who are the original?
the Israelites.
We are.
Right.
We are.
Right.
You.
So the point becomes, what's required of us, right, as Israelites? To follow God's commandments, right? To walk in His ways, right?
Exactly.
Right. That's how you purify yourself. That's how you please the Lord, right?
But we are also the most punished people, and we are also the most lost.
That's right. Why? That's the next question.
The reason why is because we are the most powerful. And the reason, and when I
that's
say
not
that,
wrong, but we are the most powerful. But why, how does the most powerful?
we're the most powerful united.
But how
If
does
we
the
are
most,
not united, then we are.
How does the most powerful people get put on the bottom? What happened?
What happens is,
Right. Give me the book of Daniel chapter 9.
exactly. I wouldn't even say that.
You all good, kid. You good? That's why we up here.
Yeah, I got knowledge. I
It's
got
all
knowledge.
good.
Hey, and
It's
if we
all
gonna
good.
talk this shit, we get. Hey, I'm gonna pull up every time. I don't give a fuck what's happening. Like,
You want some water?
yeah, what's that? I might even chill and kick it.
It's all good. I got
I'm sorry, man.
No way. I'm headed to sing. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm headed to
Right, so the
sing.
Lord brought you up here, man. What you brothers? Right? So,
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 11. And it reads, yea, all Israel,
Israelite, right, King?
Exactly.
Read.
have transgressed thy law.
Have what?
Have transgressed thy law.
It said all Israel have transgressed thy law. Read.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
Right?
Therefore, the curse,
The what?
the curse,
The what?
the
It
curse
said, therefore the curse. Read.
is poured upon us.
It said, because therefore the curse is poured upon us. Why?
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him,
Because we have sinned against him. Read.
and he hath confirmed his word.
See that? So the reason why we in the position that we're in is because we sinned against the Most High God by not keeping His commandments. That's why the greatest people on the earth are at the bottom. Right? That's why the greatest people on the earth lost. That's why the greatest people on the earth don't even realize that they kings. You understand? Because we broke the commandments. You said, huh?
Darkness.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Right.
And now we can't. What's the point of leading all into darkness?
What you said?
No, into darkness. When I say if we all in the dark, there's no way that any one of us can lead us.
Well, everybody not in the dark, but we have a lot of our people who are in the dark.
Exactly.
And that's why
then
the
it was
people
confirmed.
Right. That's why the people in the light got to go and preach those people
Exactly.
and help them pull them
But
out.
if those people are only like you guys, everyone is in the light. Like, it's crazy. I just told you I'm going to a strip club. Nigga, I'm literally on my way to a strip club. Y'all bring me into the light.
I'll praise to the Most High. The word did that. Right on. Right,
And that's the type of stuff that I'm like. And then to me, the same things that I think and the same ideas, the same thing that you guys have.
So, you important.
No.
All praise to the Most High. All praise, we can't do that. That's one of the things a lot of people don't understand that causes us to stay.
And then a lot of people don't even know, but even in this book, if you look in Leviticus, it definitely tells you that you are not supposed to be eating pork.
Right. That's where the Quran get it from. Where they get it from. This is the original source.
Pork slows you down.
Right? So these
Not
are the
pork
things.
slows you down. Pork is a disgusting animal.
Right.
Right.
Even scientifically.
Even with that, right? Now, we gotta go to the next thing because go to the book of Leviticus chapter 20 or Leviticus 19 and 26.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 26. Ye shall not eat anything with the blood.
Right? You eat a steak, right?
I know this.
You eat steak.
Do I eat steak? Yes. Yes, I
And
do.
how you get your steak cooked?
I get my steak all the way done.
Right. That's how it's supposed to be, right? That's the commandment. Hey, look, you doing those two commandments, all praises.
Yeah.
Right? Let's keep reading them.
Neither shall ye use enchant,
Right?
nor observe time.
Right? Can't get into zodiac signs and all that different stuff. Read on.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Right? It said you shall not round the corners of your head. Meaning you can't purposely make yourself bald. Right? That's against the Lord, right? Because that was a tradition of the Egyptians. The Egyptians indulged in shaving their whole head. You
But I thought
understand?
that was a eunuch tradition.
No. A eunuch is somebody that doesn't have kids. Or indulge in sex.
And
That's
then
what a eunuch
also
is.
endure. Okay.
Right, that's what
yeah.
that's what a eunuch
All
is.
right,
though.
yeah.
Right, read on.
Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
All right.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy
He
beard.
said, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard. That word mar in the Hebrew is going into the word destroy. So what is it saying? You gotta have a beard on your face. We was commanded to grow our beards out. Right? That's a commandment that a lot of people don't even know.
Right?
Right? Is that a commandment that you can keep, King? Because guess what? How do you tell the difference between a male line and a female line? Right, they beard, the mane. Right? Give me that in the book of I believe that's give me that in 2 Samuel chapter 10.
The book of 2 Samuel.
I believe I want 10 and 4.
The book of 2 Samuel, chapter 10 and verse 4.
Yeah.
And it reads, Wherefore, Hanun took David's servants
Right, so Amon took David's servants, read.
and shaved off the one half of their beards and cut off their garments in the middle,
Read.
even to their buttocks,
Right.
and sent them away.
And what?
And sent them away.
Now watch this, read on.
When David, Slakia, when they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, because the men were greatly ashamed. And the king said, Tarry at Jericho.
Do what?
Tarry at Jericho.
Until what?
Until your beards be grown.
See that it said until your beards be grown back. So David said, hey look, don't even come here, look, just wait there until your beard grow back. Right? Why? Because that's a law for our people to grow beard. And guess what? These other nations don't like it when they see a so-called black man, masculine man with a beard on his face. That's why when you get a corporate job, what's the first thing they make you do? Shave your beard. Right?
when you say something like that, it hit me in a different way. I literally work for Wonder Bread.
It's pretty close.
They literally told me that I gotta keep my hair at a fade and I gotta keep my facial hair.
See that?
The minimum.
See that?
Because otherwise I gotta wear hair. I gotta wear all kinds of stuff on my face if I'm going to keep that.
So the thing is, they do that because they understand where our power source comes from. Our power source comes from us doing what the Father told us to do, and when we do what the Father told us to do, that's when we're at a higher state.
That's it, right?
But when we in sin, laden with iniquity, that's when we low.
Right.
That's when they can do whatever they want with us. Right. That's when the greatest people on the face of the earth are now subject to being at the bottom of the pot. Why? Because we are in sin. So would you be willing to grow your beard? And when you say grow your beard don't gotta look like that, brothers. But nevertheless, you gotta grow what you can grow. You can keep the shave down a little bit, right? But you gotta grow it.
What I can say, it's like this is one of those things. Like you say what you say. Everything for my life, me as a brother living in this world right now, everything for me has changed since I cut my dreads off. Since I shaved my fucking face. Since I started working for this motherfucker. Since I stopped doing the entrepreneurial thing that I have in my mind. Stop that, because now I gotta get it the right way. Because now I got melanated kids to worry about. And now I figured out that me being this way is the best way for me to be.
So you believe that you conforming to what the so-called white man wants you to conform to is the best way to be, instead of conforming to how the Most High God wants you to be?
My thing is I'm not saying it's about the Most High.
But it is.
What I am saying is like, the Most High never gave me nothing.
You sure?
I'm not sure besides my life.
So the Lord never did nothing for you. You ain't never. You can't look back.
When I look down and I look up to Allah and I ask, can I have? Or can you do?
Right.
Or can you say?
Right.
Or can it happen?
Right.
It don't.
All right. Let's see.
But every time that I conform
to the way
this,
of the world. Watch this.
It happens.
Watch this. Bring this out. Give me the book
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 1. And he reads, "Behold, the Lord's hand is not short."
It's not what?
The Lord's hand is not short.
The Lord's hand is not short. Read.
That it cannot save. Neither his ear heavy.
What?
Neither his ear heavy. That it cannot hear. But your iniquities.
But what?
But your iniquities. But your iniquities.
Your iniquities, read.
Have separated between you and your God.
See, they said, but your iniquities is what separated you between you and the Most.
That's right, that's right.
That's why when you pray that you can ask for something, or you pray to see if he can do something, or you pray to and he asked him to save. Because your iniquities is separating from you and the Most High God. How is the Most High God supposed to listen to your prayers and you laden with iniquity? Right? Our spirits is filthy and abominable, but we try to ask the Lord for something. That's like right, if you when you was with your parents, right, and we was kids, right? Your parents told you to take the trash out. You don't take the trash out, but then you go and ask moms for some money. Or you go and ask moms or pops, can you go to this party or that party? Hold on, son, you ain't even did what I told you to do. Why would I go and grant you this permission to do this? Or why would I do this for you? Why would I give you this? Why would I give you that? And you can't even give me what I asked for. How you think the Father feels, brother? So it's not that he ain't done nothing for you, but what have you done for him?
Right.
That's why we gotta get back. Hold on, that's why we gotta get back to the commandments. Because that's why we in the position we in even in the first place, because we broke the commandments.
Right.
So if us breaking the commandments is what got us in this jam, how we gonna get out? By keeping the commandments, brother. By coming back home, brother. By understanding these different things and realizing instead of trying to conform to the ways of society, we gotta conform to the ways of the Most High, and He'll take care of the rest.
Right.
Because even before you started conforming to the ways of the white man, was you really conforming wholeheartedly to the ways of the Lord? I doubt it. Right. That's the point. So, brother, instead of doing away with following the Lord and conforming to the ways of the Lord, brother, try His way out and see what happens, brother. Right. Instead of just saying, oh, nah, this is what it is, and I'm gonna go do this. No, brother, you gotta get out with the Lord, huh? With the Father. You can't be quick and hasty to leave off of it, right? Keep reading in on that.
Verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid His face from you.
It's saying that your sins is what hid your face from the Most High. Read.
That He will not hear.
That what?
That He will not hear.
That He will not hear. Read.
Exactly.
Why? Because you sinned it.
That's exactly what I feel.
So
And
that's why you gotta separate from sin, brother. Like you tell you the book, go give me that.
Yeah. And I would never, ever. Like what I really like. Ooh. No, when you say it the way that you say it, when y'all say it within the unit, it makes you think about the things that you do and the way that you think about things.
That's how it ought to be, brother.
Right.
You gotta look at stuff like that. Because if we look at stuff by how the way we just want to look at it, that's why we in the position we in the first place. Because our people, all we want to do is follow what seems good to us. Right. That's why sometimes you need somebody else to hit you and let you know, hey, no, you can't do that. No, this is how it really is. Right. Bring you what? Out of the darkness, bro.
Right.
And that's what we try to do for you, King. Read this up.
This is the book of Sirach, otherwise known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 21 and verse 1.
You know.
My son, hast thou sinned? Do so no more.
It says, do so no more. Right? Leave off from the wickedness. Leave off from the sin. Read.
But ask pardon.
But ask what?
But ask pardon.
Read.
For thy former sins.
See that, brother? You gotta repent. You understand? Read.
Verse 2. Flee from sin.
Do what?
Flee from sin.
Don't indulge in it.
Flee from sin.
Don't run to it.
Flee from sin.
Read.
As from the face of a serpent.
Right, but you gotta flee from sin as from the face of a serpent. You can't run to it. And that's what you was gearing to do. You was headed right. What you say? Where you tell us you was going, brother?
I was headed to sin.
Right? Brother, you gotta go the opposite way. You can't go blatantly and walk right to it, and then when you walk right to the sin and indulge in it, say, why are you not listening to me? Why are you not answering me? Why are you not doing? That's called being a hypocrite, brother. You don't want to be like that, man. Right, double-minded. You don't want to be that way, brother.
You niggas out here doing it.
Flee from sin as from the face of a serpent.
Right, you gotta flee from it as a face of a serpent. If it was a snake up here right now, a cobra snake up here, would you just look at it and be like, dang, and try to grab it like he saw me doing? Right, you would flee from it. That's the brother. That's that sin, though. You see that sin coming to you. You gotta flee. You gotta flee from it, brother. You gotta get skinny, man. Read.
For if thou comest too near it,
if what?
If thou comest too near it,
you get too close to that sin, you playing with it, you double dutching with it, read.
It will bite thee.
It will what?
It will bite thee.
When they bite you, brother, I promise it ain't gonna be sweet.
Ugly.
I promise it. Right, and we don't want that for you.
At all.
Right, we tell you, brother.
Right.
That's why we tell you these different things, man. Right? You know?
The teeth thereof are as the teeth of a lion. Slaying the souls of men.
What?
Slaying the souls of men.
Slaying the souls of men. And that's exactly what sin does. It slays the souls of men. So if you don't want your soul slain, brother, what do you gotta do? You gotta flee from that sin.
That's it.
Right? Leave off from it, repent. You understand? And understand what your objective is on the face of this earth.
Where are y'all brothers?
Right here.
No, when I say that, like I mean like I'm looking for like this is the type of stuff I need to be around.
That's right. Right.
Right, brother, we out here every Friday and Saturday. Fridays from 6:30 to about 9 o'clock. Saturdays from 4:30 to about 9.
So this is a fellowship.
Right.
That's right, brother.
We gather together. We're trying to greet brothers like you.
Right.
And let y'all know what it is and what it ain't. Right. Right. We do this every week because we love our people.
That's right.
Right. We love you. Brother.
That's right.
That's why we out here.
This is a precept of the scriptures. This is the book of 1 John, chapter chapter 3 and verse 4. And it reads, whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
Right, so sin is going into breaking the commandments, and that's what we got to do up with. We got to stop doing that.
Right.
Be away from it.
Flee.
All right, go to the book of Job chapter 22 and verse 21. Right, Job 22 and 21.
The book of Job, chapter 22 and verse 21.
Get out.
Acquaint now thyself with him.
Right, it said, acquaint now thyself with him.
And be at peace. Thereby good shall come unto thee.
Right, it said, hey, when you acquaint yourself with the Lord, hey, good will come unto you. Not, oh, if I acquaint myself with the right man, do what they tell me to do, good gonna come unto me. Right, but hey, when you acquaint yourself with the Lord,
receive, I pray thee, the law from his mouth.
What?
The law from his mouth.
You gotta receive the law. You don't eat pork, all praises. Right? You eat shrimp, crab, or lobster.
Nah, those are what do you call it?
Shellfish, crustaceans.
Yeah, I'm about to say those.
Right. You can't eat any of those things. But guess what? But you gotta grow your beard out. If you grow your beard out, brother, they're not gonna fire you. Like I said, you don't have to grow your beard out thick like mine or like that brother behind you. Right? You can just, you can grow it out, right? And just shave it down a little bit so it looks like your hair.
Right.
Right? It's still a beard at the end of the day.
I just literally.
Because this is what you gotta hear. Let me put it to you like this. Because sometimes, sometimes you gotta.
You walk into.
So look,
you walk on the line for a certain amount of time.
Hold on, though, King.
I didn't think he was that funny.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Hey,
save me.
Hey, I'll see you on Monday, right? Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you. You guys.
You know, I'll be back late.
Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see you.
You guys have a great night.
So look, look, I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? Sometimes you gotta put it together like this. Look, brother, are you willing to put the so-called white man in a job over the Most High God? No. If you say no, then guess what? Your actions gotta show it. Because I can say a bunch of stuff, but then my actions will show something.
These guys are always here preaching.
Right.
Well,
yeah, well, I knew.
So, brother, that's a decision that you gotta make between yourself. You
My
need to
thoughts,
give
my
me
opinions,
1 Samuel 2.
Oh, he's going back.
I literally.
1 Samuel 2 and 3.
Book of 1 Samuel. The book of Samuel, chapter 2 and verse 3.
Bring it up.
And it reads, talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
The Lord say,
Talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
read.
And let not arrogancy,
Let not what?
let not arrogancy
Read.
come out of your mouth. For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
For what?
For the Lord is a God of knowledge.
Read.
And by him, actions are weighed.
No, your words are.
Actions are weighed.
About him, actions are weighed.
Right.
So now, hey, it's you before the Lord, brother. What your actions gonna say?
Right.
Are your actions gonna take over your love for the Lord, man? Are you gonna indulge in wickedness, folly, vanity, right? Indulge in conforming to the way, basically, straight up being just a good slave for the white man, right? Or are you gonna get down
Let
with
the
the Most
white
High
man
God?
pay me.
Brother, if you grow a beard and keep it the same length, or you could get another job.
Get another job. My dad worked at that company for 43 years.
What that got to do with you?
Right.
I've been working there for 8.
And so you gonna let that trump the Lord?
Yeah, he raised me to where I can take care of myself and take care of my
So he more important than the Lord.
My kids are more important than the Lord.
Go to the book of Matthew chapter 10.
I swear I'll put that on. There's nothing else.
10 and 36.
If y'all would pay me, I would come out here and put that same energy into this.
Okay.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 36. And it reads, and a man's foes shall be they of his own household. He that loveth father or mother more than me.
What the Lord say?
He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me.
What the Lord say?
Is not worthy of me.
What the Lord say?
Is not worthy of me.
I know this.
And he that loveth too. And he that loveth son.
He that loveth what?
And he that loveth sons or daughter more than me is not worthy of me.
What?
Is not worthy of me.
Brother, don't you want to be worthy for the Lord, man? Don't you want to be a worthy man for the Lord?
I want this.
Right.
I like this.
So, brother, you gotta work at it.
like
Actions gotta show it.
I like it, and I like. There's always you have, and then
the Lord gotta answer it.
Yeah, not you. Like got it.
It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31.
Bring that out.
And it reads, "Envy thou not the oppressor."
The Lord say,
"Envy thou not the oppressor,
Read.
and choose none of his ways."
Right, so you can't envy what they have. Oh man, they pay me good. Oh man, this is that, man. They make me shave my beard. They make me do this. Brother, you can't envy that.
To hell with that.
Because at the end of the day, brother, basically what it is, and I keep putting it to you like this so you can actually understand. You putting away your identity just to get money from them. That's called a, we would call stuff like that a sellout.
Right.
You would too, but you know you would call somebody a sellout like that.
I know. Am I?
Come on, brother.
You know, brother, it's not hard to
brother.
put your beard out. I promise they ain't gonna fire you, brother.
Man.
And if they do, guess what? The Lord gonna have something set up for you. Right? You go to the book.
Yeah, and when you say, hey. Absolutely. Now, I'm not even going to strip club. I'm hungry.
All praise. Put yourself. All praise. Brother said, I ain't going no more.
No, when I say they gone, like
All
they
praise.
already left me. I'm
All
just
praise. They left. The
go
Lord had
home
that happen.
with my girl. Shit. But
Hey, Joe, can you take care of him
I
for
got
me
this.
real quick?
Here, give me one more paper. I'm gonna give one to my brother.
All right, all praise. We gonna give you. There you go,
Yeah.
King. All right, brother.
Give me,
So the point is, King, right? You God's chosen people, right? You in this light, huh?
And my thing is my ideals and everything you guys are saying.
Right.
Definitely within my wheelhouse. It's definitely things that I've heard. It's just not things that are voiced every single day.
That's why it's important
It's
for you
not
to get
things
around
that-
like-minded brothers.
That's right.
No one is holding each other accountable the way that you guys are holding each other.
Brother, that's because we
And
love
even-
you, brother.
All right.
Even that, you guys are just, even with this just moment, like, held me accountable to what I actually need to be doing.
All praise. That's why we out here. That's what the Lord got
I
us
just
out
made
here.
and did something wholesome, and then I was going to go do something.
No, it's just a hotel.
And now,
Come on, brother.
there's no option besides
Man up.
going home with my family.
All praise to the Most High. Clap it up, brother. That's it. All praise to the Most High.
Right. Praise, all praise.
And we love you, King. All right, brother.
How many?
We drinking that water too, King. All right, brother. Hey, Lord, right, let me leave you with this before you leave, though. One more. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13.
Bring that out.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
And it reads, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God,
What?
Fear God.
Read it again.
Fear God.
Read.
and keep his commandments.
And do what?
And keep his commandments.
Read on.
For this is the whole duty of man.
Read.
For God shall bring every work
Every what?
Every word.
God will bring every work, read,
Right.
into judgment,
into what?
into
Go
Judgment.
ahead.
with every secret king, whether it be good
Whether it be good,
or whether it be evil."
see that? And you want your good to outweigh the evil.
That's it.
You understand? You want to live righteously for the Lord and fear the Most High God and keep His commandments. All right, King?
Yeah. One more time. One more time.
All right? Get home to your family, your beautiful family that you probably got, brother.
Yes.
Right? Go home, brother.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
check out the flyers, too. Right? Learn about your history.
I got a baby girl, man.
Bring it out.
All praises, man. And she needs you to be in the light, man.
Show on the camera.
So you can lead her into the light, man.
Nice to meet y'all. Andre, you guys stay united, stay a family. Great shit.
All praises.
Praises.
to the Most High.
All right, King.
Pump yourself.
Pump yourself.
Pump yourself.
Pump yourself.
Pump yourself.
Pump yourself.
Right on. All praise mighty. He said, hey man, he said, I ain't going to the strip club no more. He said, I'm gonna go home with my family. Right? Hey, that's what the words of, that's all the words of the Lord, man. Right? That's what the words of the Lord and the Spirit of the Lord will have you do, man. It'll have you. What's going on, brother? Take a fire, brother.
Man. Y'all like IUIC? Something like that. I usually all the same. We all believe the same thing. You might as well hear the words of the Lord. You might as well stay, brother. You might as well.
Oh shit, my bad. What? What up?
What up? You want to engage or not?
Nope.
I
said, what's your nationality? Okay, so you know what's going on. All praise to the Most High. All praise. We'll check the flyer out. YouTube channel on there. And the email account if you ever got any questions. Real quick. So, like, how long you been knowing you've been an Israelite?
I'm gonna get my people. I don't want to keep my people called held up.
Okay. Right. Continue to endure, though, King. All right. Continue to endure. Check that flyer out, brother. Shalom, King. Right. So, go back to that in the or go to Matthew chapter 5. What I had called earlier. Right. Somebody give me second Esdras. Let me look at second Esdras chapter 9 and verse 10. Right. Bring that out.
What are you thinking about Matthew 6?
It's the book of second Esdras, chapter 9 and verse 10. And it reads. Verse 10, and it reads, for such as in their life have received benefits.
It said that such in their life have received benefits. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people, they'll get a soul away for benefits, man. Get a life away, get a soul away, get a truth away for benefits. Right? Oh, they pay me. Oh, they do this. Oh, they do that. Right? And they willing to just disregard, you understand, the words of the Lord for gifts, essentially. That's why the Lord said a gift destroyeth the heart. Right? Oh God, right? So these different things, right, we got to make sure that our people get away from them and don't think like that. Right? Because at the end of the day, the Lord is going to be the one that provides for you. The Lord is going to see it through that whatever you need, hey, that's going to be what you get. Right?
For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me.
And have what?
And have not known me. And they that have loved my law.
It said, and they that have known my law. Right? And even in that it said, they receive benefits that have not known me. Yeah, some people that say, man, the Lord, he ain't did this for me, or the Lord, he ain't did that for me. Hey, I did these different things without him. Right? That don't mean nothing. Just because somebody got money, fame, fortune, that don't mean the Lord is on their side.
Right.
You can't judge if a man is blessed or if a man is following the Lord based off of what he has.
Right.
Because there's too many times in the scripture where the Lord say he's coming for the poor, the poor in heart, the lowly in spirit. Right? What's going on, King? You got 1 minute for one quick scripture? What's your nationality? You said what, King? What you say, King? What? Yeah, you believe in God, I'm sure, right? You believe in the Bible, right? Alright, that's cool, right? We do this good. The point of what we're doing out here is that what we're trying to show our people is the Most High God never called anybody black. Right? As a nationality, right? African American was just a bit of 1988, right? So the point is, we trying to get our people to understand who they are. So what the Most High God said. Is that what matters? Because we've been called many things. When we first came over here, they called us Negroes. Then after that, they called us black. Then they called us colored. Right? And now they call us, or back then they called us African American. Now the new term is foundational Black American. The Asiatic. Why come our nationality keep changing? Or it didn't change our nationality. Right? Every nation on the earth got God-given nationalities. Right? So we're here to get it real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Right, that word Egypt, let's speed this up for you. That word Egypt goes back to the Hebrew word Israel, which means bondage or slavery. Right?
Again with ships.
So Moses is talking to the Israelites right now. He straight up just told the Israelites that the Lord will bring you into Egypt with ships.
Right.
The Lord will bring you into, with that word Egypt, God is enslaving with ships. By default, who does this have to be talking about? What people were in slavery on ships? Right. By default, it has to be talking about us so far. So the point is, King, Moses told the Israelites that they were going to slavery on ships, and we fulfilled that prophecy. Therefore, wouldn't that make us Israelites or the descendants of the Israelites? Right, that's the only thing that makes sense. It ain't rocket science. So the point is, King, according to the Bible, and this is many more that we go into, but I know
Does that count?
That's
That's not going off, is it?
Right, and not black, not African American, not Asiatic, not these terms that they put on. So we are with the Lord culture, which is Islam. Right. That's the point. You understand? And we got to detach away from the ways of the world, you understand, and come back home to our heritage. Because guess what, brother? You think our people will celebrate Christmas like this? What about Thanksgiving? No. Right? We celebrated the days that the Most High God gave to us, like Pentecost.
Right.
Feast of Tabernacles.
Right.
Right? Passover.
Right.
Et cetera, et cetera. And this is our history, and this is what we got to get back to in the last days. Let's get a flyer, King. All right, let's get a brother a flyer, man. So the point is, King, you guys chosen people, you Israelites, right? We got to defend these commandments, right? All praise the same body of King. All praise, right? So, people in on having this shit.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 10. And it reads, for such as in their life have received benefits.
Right, and such as in their life have received benefits, read.
And have not known me. And they that have loathed my law,
right,
while yet they had liberty,
right,
and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not.
They did what?
Understood not.
Read.
But despised it.
But our people, and that's how a lot of our people, they despise these things. But they have freedom to be able to repent. They got freedom. What's going on, King? You got 1 minute for one scripture? You try to take a flyer, King?
Come on, bro.
See, place of repentance, right? You got freedom. You got liberty in the right? But our people take that liberty.
Hey man, we the Israelites, man. We fake commandments.
Yes, sir. They put other things on the pedestal and put the words of the Lord on the heart. Right? Go ahead, bring this up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and verse 5.
You know?
And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are.
Right? It said thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are. And Christianity is nothing but hypocrisy, right? That's really all Christianity is, right? Nothing but hypocrisy, folly, madness, vanity, sensation of spirit. It's worse than Christ. Right? In Christianity, they blatantly do the things that the Lord told them not to do.
Right.
You know?
For they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets,
right,
that they may be seen of men.
Right.
Verily I say unto you, they have their reward.
Hey, what?
They have their reward.
Read.
But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret.
With ship! With what?
With ship!
With what?
With ship!
How did we get to America? On ships, right? So, did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself, know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall coming as a thief in the night. What? As a thief in the night.
A thief in the night. Right. The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back. Right. Nobody knows.
This is the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right? The wisdom of the Lord, man, right? And the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man, right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man, right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed, right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle, right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right.
Oh, you're going crazy.